Hey everyone, thanks for joining me tonight. I've decided to do a paraben education video. They're videos that I've done before, but when I first started doing those types of videos, that was almost 400 or 500 subscribers ago. So I just get asked a lot of questions about what parabens are and why do I stay away from products that contain them? And so basically, if you've been following my videos, this video may be really boring. So um, just want to warn you guys. But for those of you that are new and just kind of wondering what I'm talking about whenever I say paraben, I started doing some research after my cousin was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Um, so that's a very advanced cancer. There's no stage 5. Um, Metastatic cancer is when it has spread from the area to other parts of the body. So with her, not just in her breast, but it had spread to her lungs and her liver. And so that was just a time for our family to just do as much reading and education as possible on breast cancer. So one of the things that um, I researched is that there is a link between breast cancer and the use of parabens in like cosmetic products or skincare products. There isn't any conclusive finding that it's a cause. So when I say a link, it's just a link to breast cancer, not a link not even a link or a cause of breast cancer. So I'm just going to read a few sentences from an online um, article that I found that might be helpful. And it's titled, "Are Parabens Safe When Used on the Skin?" And this is a study, let's see, by British researchers, actually. And it mentions British researchers have found traces of chemicals called parabens in tissue taken from women with breast cancer. While there is no evidence parabens cause cancer, the scientists have called for the use of parabens to be reviewed. The cosmetic industry insists that parabens, which are used as preservatives and are approved for use by regulators, are safe. So right there's controversy already. And just a little bit more information. Basically, with this study, there were test samples, 20 different breast cancer cell samples that were researched. And 18, I believe, of the 20, there were found to be traces of parabens in those cancer cells. So, let me see here. The Okay, so the detection in human breast tumors is of concern since parabens have been shown to be able to mimic the action of the female hormone oestrogen. Oestrogen can drive the growth of human breast tumors, so therefore it seems especially prudent to consider whether parabens should continue to be used in such a wide range of cosmetics, especially applied to like the breast area, including deodorants. So that's just one example. I mean, if you Google parabens and cancer, there will be a whole bunch of articles that come up. In fact, when I was giving away a ton of my makeup, because I did do a paraben purge, and I separate all of my makeup that contained parabens in them, and it was a lot of makeup. I was able to um, give 13, prize packages away for that specific contest. And the main thing of that contest was just doing some paraben education. And so a lot of you really learned a lot, I think. So, yeah, so this is kind of just like a follow up for those of you that are new and kind of wondering what I'm talking about. And the reason why I choose to avoid cosmetics and products with parabens is just for the fact that cancer does run in my family. Both my parents had it, several relatives also, and then there's my cousin who has stage 4 breast cancer. And parabens are linked, to um, breast cancer, like as a specific cancer. So for me, it's just a personal choice. I don't think it's necessary for, anyone to agree with that. Um, Anyone can pretty much, decide that on their own. It's kind of the same why people might stay away from caffeine or, high fat foods. There's just, there's always things that we all can do to um, prevent cancer from forming in the future. And so this is just one of the ways that I do that. There are, a lot of chemicals that are linked to cancer, but honestly, it's very expensive to go completely organic and all natural everything. It's something that I did do for my cousin. I did um, go into her house and I threw out all of the chemicals like the cleaners, even anything that was soaked up into the skin. So shampoo, soap, all of that stuff I threw out and replaced with um, organic or natural products. And again, it can be very, very expensive, but to some people, it's going to be worth it, um, just because a lot of us will do whatever we can to um, maintain our health as or maximize our health as much as possible. So yeah, so that's why I choose to stay away from products. Um, I'm just going to show you a few products that I still have laying around, that have parabens in it. Um, One is